Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Shri Gosai Ji Ki Jai. So Vaishnav Uncle Jai Shri Krishna. Today is day 42 of the readings of the 252 Vaishnav disciples of Shri Gosai Ji, and we are reading Varta number 20, and we are at part 3. It's the story of the two Patel brothers. Once, Srinathji took Patel to sit with him and all the other cowherds when they had their lunch. So on that day, the plate of prasad that the cook brought to Patel stayed in that same place untouched. The next day, when the cook went to put that day's plate there, he saw that yesterday's one was still there. The cook asked Patel, "Oh, Patel, why did you not eat your prasad yesterday?" Patel replied, "Yesterday I ate with Srinathji. So what was I to do with the prasad that you left me?" When the cook heard this, he went and told Shri Gosai Ji. Hearing this, Shri Gosai Ji said nothing. The next day, when Patel came to pay his respects to Shri Gosai Ji, the latter addressed him, "Oh, Patel, why have you not had your plate of prasad for the last 2 days?" He answered, "Kakaji, I eat with Krishna's circle of friends. What should I do then with this plate of prasad? I don't feel hungry after eating with him." Shri Gosai Ji's heart overflowed to hear these words of Patel, and Srinathji truly blessed him. Bhav Prakash. In this very pure way, an embodied soul should always serve Sri Krishna. Patel was very straightforward. This is why Sri Srinathji blessed him so much. Thus it is stated that one sure way to attain to Srinathji is to serve his cows. A few days of perfect seva to his cows can attract Srinathji's great grace. In Sri Acharyaji's path, seva to the cows has a very important place. Part 4. Sometime after this, the guard to Srinathji's temple door had to go to his village. Sri Gosai manager said, "Oh Maharaj, to whom will you assign the job of Srinathji's door guard?" Sri Gosai sent one Brajwasi to go and fetch Patel. The Brajwasi told Patel that Sri Gosai was calling him. Patel responded, "I cannot just leave my work to go and see Sri Gosai. If I leave here, my uncle will hear about it and stop sending me my plate of prasad." The Brajwasi returned to Sri Gosai and told him what Patel had said. Sri Gosai explained that Patel would not come if he called him like that, and so the Brajwasi should return there and tell him that his uncle was summoning him and that he should quickly come. The Brajwasi went back to Patel and told him exactly that. Patel ran in front of the Brajwasi and quickly reached Sri Gosai's side. He asked, "Oh Kakaji Maharaj, what do you want to tell me?" Sri Gosai explained to him, "Patel, can you please sit at the door to Srinathji's temple and guard it?" Patel responded, "Oh Kakaji, I'm very happy working in the cowshed, but if you tell me to sit here, I will. But will you send me my plate of prasad?" Hearing these words, Sri Gosai felt very happy and said, "Oh Patel, yes, I will still send you your prasad. If you like, you can also take your prasad from Srinathji's prasad store." Sri Gosai told the people there, "Whatever and whenever Patel asks for prasad, you should give it to him. This is an order. If Patel ever comes to me and tell me that you would not give him a certain thing that he asked for, then I will be very angry with you." Hearing this, the store manager became respectful of Patel. Patel took as much prasad as he needed and also did a very good job as the door guard. Every afternoon, the store manager would send Patel's plate of prasad as he needed and also did a very good job as the door guard. Every afternoon, the store manager would send Patel's plate of prasad together with that for Sri Gosai. Sri Gosai blessed him in this way. Then again one day, Sri Gosai went to his barrack to rest after settling Srinathji for the night. Halfway into the night, Srinathji and Sri Swaminiji, followed by all her gopis, headed out of the temple. Patel was awoken by the sound of their ankle bracelets, toe rings, waistbands, and other jewellery. He took his stick in hand and went to stand at the gate to the temple. Srinathji looked at Sri Swaminiji and smiled. The Lord approached Patel and said, "Oh Patel, please let us pass." Patel replied, "Oh Maharaj, have you gone mad that you are going to the forest with all these ladies who are all dressed up like this in the middle of the night? If any one of their ornaments fall to the ground and is lost, then uncle will be very angry with me and ask me, 'You were sitting to guard the door, so why did you let Srinathji go out so late at night? And then in the morning, if Kakaji won't give me my plate of prasad, what will I do?'" Hearing these words, Srinathji felt very happy. He presented Patel with one of his necklaces and told him to give it to Sri Gosai, Sri Gosai. "Tell him that Srinathji has given you this necklace," he said, "then he will not be angry." So Srinathji gave this necklace to break the ice with Patel and tried in numerous ways to persuade him. Then Patel did open the gate and stood to one side. First of all, Srinathji went by. Then followed Sri Swaminiji with many groups of gopis. Patel had the holy sight of all of them. He felt amazed. At that very moment he exclaimed, "I have never seen so many ladies inside here. Is there space inside for all of them? I wonder where they all live. I will follow them and observe what they all do there in the forest." Having made up his mind thus, Patel waited for all the gopis to leave, and then, closing the door behind them, followed behind them. Srinathji went to Parasoli and sat there by the banks of the Sri Yamunaji river. Patel went and hid behind some trees and sat down to watch. Then the Lord started to dance. Patel had the holy sight of the whole of the Lord's dance arena. After some time, the gopis felt tired from dancing and went to sit close to Srinathji on the river banks. Then Patel came out from his hiding place and went to the dance arena, where he began to pick up pieces of jewellery that had dropped off during the dancing. He found many such pieces. Then Srinathji started up one more dance on the river banks. Then they all felt tired, so he returned to the forest bower with the gopis. Patel went to the river bank and picked up pieces of jewellery there as well. He ended up with a whole bag full of such pieces. About an hour and a half before sunrise, Srinathji returned to the temple. Patel also returned and went to Sri Gosaiji's betak, where he was rubbing oil into his body. Patel called out to him, addressing him as Kakaji, and presented him with a bag of ornaments. He told Sri Gosaiji everything that had come to pass that night. He said, "Sri Kakaji, so many ornaments had dropped. If I had not gone there, no one would have taken care to pick them up. If so many things had gone missing from the temple, you would have asked me where they had gone. And if I could not tell you, then you would have been angry with me and not sent me my plate of prasad. Then what would I have done?" Hearing this, Sri Gosaiji was pleased. Patel took his leave and went back to sit at the gate. In this very way, Srinathji graced him with the holy sight of the great circle dance. Bhav Prakash. He was granted the holy sight because he was a Sakhi of the Kumarika group. Part 4 continued. Sri Gosaiji then proceeded to go and bathe. He then went up Sri Giriraji and entered Srinathji's temple. He blew the conch and woke up Srinathji. Srinathji said laughingly to Sri Gosaiji, "You have a very good door guard." Sri Gosaiji said, "You have graced him a lot." Both of them smiled and kept quiet. After offering Srinathji his breakfast, he went to the main lion gate. Sri Gosaiji said to Patel, "From today you should never stop Srinathji. And you should also never following him out. Let him go wherever he wants to go. I shall not be angry with you. From today onwards, keep one of the doors open at all times." Bhav Prakash. Because Srinathji should not have any trouble going where he wants to go, it is a tradition up to this day that both of the doors are never closed at the same time. Part 4 continued. Patel accepted what Sri Gosaiji has said, bowed to him and sat down. He never stopped Srinathji from going anywhere again. However, Srinathji always blessed Patel with his holy sight whenever he went anywhere. So much grace he gave. Thus concludes Varta 20, the story of the two Patel brothers from Gujarat. Patel was the recipient of great grace from Sri Gosaiji and was an accomplished Vaishnava, and truly there is no end to his tale. So we conclude the reading of the day 42 at this point. And we'll continue with Varta 21 tomorrow. So Jai Shri Krishna, Sab Vaishnavan ko Jai Shri Krishna. Shri Gosaiji ki Jai, 252 Vaishnav ki Jai, Jai Jai Shri Radhe.